right, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel. You can see the sunshine reflecting off the face of my Brittany Spaniel. The sun is going down. Beautiful. Sky just cleared up. We have a parking lot full of cars. We got Stella, our shop dog, guarding the door to make sure no squirrels come in the shop or are on the premises at any time. What are we doing today? We're working on a Kia, another one. These things are everywhere. They are a target of thieves and a good family car. Here in Portland, Oregon, there's been, the Kia boys have stolen every Kia. In other words, the ones with a key and not with a push button start. I think between 2010 and 2020, that insurance companies are now refusing to insure these things. So State Farm and Progressive have already put out declarations. They will not insure your Kia. And other companies have taken up the slack by charging $350 a month. It's kind of ridiculous. So we're working on this 2014 Kia Sorrento. It's a little SUV with a GDI 4-cylinder engine. I think it's a 2.0. And I'm doing some service on it. This customer has never had the car serviced, so oil change, brake pads, tire rotation, cabin filter, the works. The one thing that gets overlooked on these is the transmission. It has no dipstick. Super hard, and technically some people are unable to fathom how you do it. So there is, let me focus in here. Let me turn my light on, my camera, if that helps. Okay. See that square thing right there? That thing is a plastic fill port for your transmission. It is a 22 millimeter. It's plastic, so be very careful. You need a long extension like this to undo the fill port, and then underneath the transmission you have two drain plugs. Let's get underneath there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's the main drain plug, which is this black one right here. It's a metal one, which is also 22 millimeter or 15/16 if you're an American. And you want to drain it there first. So what you're going to do is you're going to drain the transmission fluid from this metal bolt right here. And it's got a magnet on there. You're going to wipe the magnet off because the magnet collects all the metallic debris. And you're going to put it into a pan, something like this, that has a gradient on it. If you look right there, see how it says 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quarts, 4 quarts? You're going to want to measure how much you get out of the transmission. Typically it's about 3 1/4 quarts, sometimes 3 1/2. Now this transmission is special because it's got this little plug right here on the front. I believe this is the valve body. You have to remove that, otherwise you won't be able to refill the transmission. It'll just, it's like an air vent. So I do it a couple different ways. I drain it here. I fill it as far as I can from the top. And when I can't fill it, it starts overflowing, I undo this and then fill it the rest of the way here. And then put it through its gears, check it again. There is no dipstick. So don't lose track of what you took out. If you take out 7 quarts, put back in 7 quarts. I don't think you'll take out 7. 3 1/2 is what 3 1/4 or 3 1/2. It's fine. It's a temperature-based system that the dealer wants to charge you a lot of money. It's not hard to do. You just drain out what comes out and refill it to the same amount, and you have to put some back in here as well as the top. This is the valve body. Somehow they're separate in there, but it seems to work fine. I've done it on a couple of these. They're great cars, but do be aware that if you crank on those plastic caps, like that one right there, whoop, let me zoom in on it. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Right in the middle of our screen. It's the square thing with the hexagonal on it. That's plastic. As well as the thing on the front of the transmission is plastic. If you strip those, this one hardly takes any torque at all. You can almost twist it with your finger. It just locks in, has these little tabs. It's not a threaded thing, it's just a plug. And it's basically an air vent. So again, what you drain out, you refill. Every one of these things that I ever do, nobody even knows that they're serviceable. The manual says 90,000 miles, but if you tow or do anything special with your car. Like this one has a tow hitch on it, a class 3 hitch. I don't understand why, but it does. That usually means the transmission fluid needs to be serviced sooner than 90,000 miles. So take it from me, you need to do it. I would do it even sooner, 50,000 miles. But that should get you in the ballpark on a Kia Sorrento, a little SUV from the mid 2015, 2014. I think they're in that era. Thanks for watching. Hope to help you out, and I hope I cleared up some of the confusion out there. You can service these transmissions even though they say they're maintenance free. There really is no such thing as a maintenance free transmission. So, have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. Shop Dog just reminded me we didn't tell the fine people on YouTube what fluid to use in our Kia transmission. So this is what I use. It's multi-vehicle ATF by Valvoline, and it has the Kia designation right here. SP 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoops. This is fine fluid to use. You don't have to use the Kia specific fluid. Just a tip for you. Stella, you want to say goodbye? See you later.